We're fat.
It's supposed to be we're back.
We're back.
Welcome to Crocks in the Kitchen.
I'm Jessica.
And I am Brian. Yes, it has been a while since we have done a video, and I have seen all the comments, I've seen all the messages, I've interacted with a few of you, but you guys have been asking, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? We missed you guys. When are you coming back? We're back. This is us returning.
Yes, thank you for all the love. Seriously, the comments, the people who've reached out to check to make sure we're okay, all of it, we just appreciate it so much. There's been a lot going on in our lives.
Huge amount.
It's just been, it's been a lot.
I'd like to say that our time off, was fantastic, and we got completely recuperated, and we got super skinny.
Yeah,
it's like we did all the great things that we were hoping that we were gonna do, but I'd like to say that. I just can't say that.
But none of that is true. But you know what? Even though we weren't like the most productive with a lot of the things that we thought we wanted to do while we were on our break, and a lot of like Crocks in the Kitchen related things, and getting like our health and our self, or like, us in order. And even though that hasn't worked out, there have been some other developments that we've worked on. Yeah. And I feel like we're definitely, in a really good place right now.
Yeah, we set out to just take the break and focus on ourselves for a little while.
Like a month.
Yeah, like a month or so. That was the goal. But things came up in life that forced us to not focus on ourselves. We had to focus on a lot of other things outside of that. And, while it's bad, yeah, we took a backseat to our own selves. Yeah,
and honestly, we weren't really prepared to handle some of the things that got thrown our way. And like, we don't look at anything as an excuse for messing up on our diet. If you guys are new to us, we are a couple who primarily follow a whole food plant-based diet for weight loss, and we started out at 800 pounds combined. I'm happy to say that we're not 800.
Yeah, we didn't gain all the weight back.
We didn't gain all of our weight back.
We're still down.
We're
quite
still
a bit.
Lower. We're still probably like 200 pounds combined lower than we were when we first started doing this, but we definitely have gained some weight, and yeah, I'm going to just put it out there. Yeah, we've gained some weight. You can comment below and be like, have they gained weight? Yes, we've gained weight. We're both heavier than we were the last time that we made a video for you guys. We were really, really hoping that wouldn't be the case, but we'll go into this in future videos of what happened, what's going on, what we've been up to, where we're going next. But the one thing I want to say is that we are definitely seriously dedicated to committing ourselves to the whole food plant-based lifestyle.
That has not changed one bit.
Even though we've deviated, even though we've had obviously some really, really bad, I don't know, like missteps, whatever, all kinds of stuff, we are still committed to this. And our channel, we want to show you that we want to show people not to give up. We want to be here for those people who have tried everything to lose weight, who continue to try everything and struggle, and we're sorry if we're not the best example. It doesn't have to be this hard, for sure.
True.
But we are very messed up when it comes to our relationship with food. We're on the extreme end. So there are different. There are people who go their lives and they're like, hey, I'm 20 pounds overweight and I want to lose some weight and I like food a lot. And then there are, we're on like the deep end of that. we I would dare say like food addiction. We like to binge eat. We're definitely on that end. But I will tell you, the best that I have felt in the last 3 years, it's been 3 years since we actually just celebrated 3 years since we started doing this, are when I am strictly eating 100% whole food plant-based and sticking to it. And I know that it's the right path. I just, have some bumps along the way, but I'm not giving up.
Sometimes you veer off into those woods, full tilt, running full steam ahead, right into the thorns, and you just don't care. You know it's going to hurt, But at the same time, you just stop caring.
Yeah. So we'll go into a lot of stuff in future videos. We've got so many topics to discuss with you.
Yes.
We've got recipes to share with you.
Despite all the stuff that life has been throwing at us, we have actually still been working on our goals that we were working on as far as the channel is concerned. And we have a lot of really, really great stuff coming up. And I dare say we have some very, very good recipes coming up too. Because yes, I have been working on recipes since we've been gone. So
if you guys want to be like, I can't watch you guys struggle again and come back again, and you need to jump ship, we get it. We're fine. We can't be anybody than what we are. We can't change the past. We can only change what we do in going forward. And we're also not here to make excuses. We're not here to be like, oh yeah, this all happened and this is why we gained some weight back. Like to me, we just learned that we weren't prepared enough. We weren't strong enough to get through it. And it sucks. Yeah. Honestly, like it sucks. It kills me. It seriously kills me to think of the progress that I had made and where I had gotten to and now where I am. And so you can blast us in the comments. You can, and that's the thing. I know 90% of you are going to throw love at us in the comments, and you guys have been so supportive. Yes. And the other thing I've realized during the break is that we need you guys. Like, we need you as part of our journey. It's fine to say, like, yeah, let's take a break from the channel and focus on ourselves. But, like, as far as this journey that we're on, adventure.
Yeah, I was waiting.
Our whole food plant-based adventure, like we like to call it, like, we need you guys. And we hope that you need us too and want us as part of yours.
Yeah, I need this a lot, even as I was explaining to Jessica the other day. I need this just as a creative outlet. I need this to be working on a recipe of some kind, to be editing a video of some kind, or something like that, because that is where I truly gained a real sense of joy in what we were doing, and it was in that process.
Yeah, and I feel bad because he's been begging me. He's like, let's make videos, let's do stuff. And I just like haven't been in the place to be able to do it. And honestly, a lot of it is I haven't been in the place to want to step in front of a camera at the current weight I'm at. Yeah. I didn't even want to, there are other things that I haven't wanted to do that I've been avoiding. And I feel like, the pandemic has allowed all of us to kind of hide a little bit. And now I'm having to come back out into the world and face the realities of what the last year and a half has the toll that it's taken on me.
Yeah. But let's actually get into a few of the things that happened while we were on our break.
Yeah, so let's start back in early March when we decided to go on the break. I had been furloughed from my job. I work in the concert industry, so you can imagine that hasn't been a very active industry over the last year or so. And so I had been furloughed since about, July 1st of 2020. So I hadn't been working a job. So we'd been focusing primarily on Crocks in the kitchen, and we had been doing 2 or even 3 videos a week, and really focusing on creating more content for you guys and working on stuff. And it just got to be a little bit too much, and we just got a little overwhelmed and needed, it was like, well, I'm already off work, so this is the perfect time to just take a break from everything completely. Mm-hmm. And then we got to late March, and that was we did our 2-year YouTube anniversary live stream, which was super fun to celebrate with you guys. I can't believe we've been on YouTube for over 2 years.
It's been a crazy ride.
And we kind of told you guys, okay, we're not quite ready to come back yet. We'll be back in a couple weeks. Well, then we were getting ready to come back and make videos again, and yeah. Then in the middle of April, my grandma, who you guys know, we did a video actually dedicated to her as our #1 fan. She started going through some really bad health. Sorry, hold on. Ooh. So yeah, she started about mid-April. She had been in and out of hospital and like a assisted care kind of place, and she took a turn for the worse, and we kind of realized that her situation, she was 93, well, she was 92 at the time. Her birthday is April 29th. And so she was 92 and she had been living in an apartment for her entire life, like, you know, up until then. Like, she'd never had to live in like assisted living or anything like that. She'd been living on her own in her apartment up until about sometime in March when she went into the hospital for some stuff and then had some other issues happen. And so she had been very independent and everything like that. And we started to realize like she wasn't going to be able to go back to that. Like she wasn't going to be able to go back to her apartment, again. And so, she's my mom's mom. My mom's already had a really, really tough year this last year. And so she had a lot that she was going through, and luckily her brother was able to come up and help try to figure out where we were going to, you know, put my grandma after she got out of the, like, recovered from the stuff she was going through. And then things just didn't get better. And May 3rd, she passed away. She made it to her 93rd birthday, which was April 29th, like I said. And it was just, it's just, obviously you can tell still, it's just such a hard loss for me. She was, between the two of us, she was our last grandparent. She helped me in more ways than she probably ever knew. She was like our biggest fan of the channel.
She really was.
She loved to watch every single video. Her favorite part was reading your comments. She would always tell me, it's okay. I have voicemails. Ooh. I have voicemails on my phone of her literally telling me how much she would leave me a voicemail and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just watched your video and I read the comments and they were just all so nice and I just can't believe how amazing people are and all these people from around the world. Like, she loved it. So thank you for giving that to her. That brought her great joy to see people, you know, giving us, like, you know, loving on us and supporting us from all around the world. That meant the world to her. And so it was just a lot, and it still is, obviously, as you can see. Almost 2 months later, I'm still like, you know, there are days when I just fall apart. Yeah. And there, you know, and yeah, it's been a lot.
So that all kind of happened with all of the stuff happening before she passed. And then, of course, as anyone who's gone through that kind of a situation knows, there's all the stuff afterwards that comes when a person passes. But for someone like this, there were just a lot of decisions that had to be made and a lot of things that had to be done. And Jessica, being the person that she is always trying to take care of others. And so she was there trying to take care of her mother and trying to take care of her other family members and even trying to take care of me. And I keep trying to tell her, and be like, you don't need to take care of me. Like, you just need to be strong for other people right now, and I just need to help keep you strong.
And then I got the call from work. literally the Friday. So her funeral wasn't for like a couple weeks after she passed. And literally like the Friday of, I think it was the Friday before the week of her funeral, was like that next Thursday is when I got the call saying, hey, we want you to come back to work. And so I was like excited and nervous and all that. My role completely changed at the company I work for. And so I am in a new role in the company. I like basically started a whole new job. Of course, they were super understanding and said if I needed time or needed to delay it by a week or whatever. But honestly, by that point, I was kind of ready to get back into things and just like have something else to focus on. So yes, I went back to work, and then we had my grandma's funeral, and Brian sang Blessed Assurance at the funeral, and it was beautiful, and it was just so special for her. My grandma would have loved it. Yeah. But yeah, so that puts us into like late May, and then
you were just getting adjusted back into your job and everything, and that was taking a lot of your time. I mean, I know you were getting up earlier than me and still working when I would get home. And
yeah, it's been really busy. I mean, concerts are back my friends. Like starting, we have some kind of going on now, but late July, like into August and September, concerts are back.
Yeah.
But among all of this, we made a really, really major life decision.
Yeah.
In the last, I don't know, probably like 2 or 3 months ago, we made a really big decision. Do you want to tell them?
Yeah, and that decision is we are moving. Yeah, we have been in our apartment here in downtown St. Louis for the last 4 years, and we just got to that point where we were like, we were kind of tired of paying rent and all of that. And that's just brought on a whole other host of issues too, because as you can imagine, we've been packing, we've been putting things into storage, and we've been doing all sorts of like that. We donated a massive amount of stuff to like Goodwill, and
so I did get really productive with that. That was one of the things I wanted to achieve while I was furloughed from my job, and I definitely did that. I organized stuff, I got rid of stuff. But yeah, so we are actually temporarily moving in. You might want to know, where are we moving to?
Like, you guys are getting a house. Nope, we aren't getting a house.
We're temporarily moving in with
my parents.
Yay!
We are moving back to my hometown to live with my parents, and my parents have been super awesome. Like, we called them up and we're like, hey, would it be possible if we lived with you guys for a little while? And they were just like, yeah, sure, why not?
My parents said no.
Yeah, they did. But like,
I love you, Mom.
Even my mom was like saying, oh, we'll give you guys the master bedroom, like we'll move all of our stuff out, and then on top of that, they even decided that they were gonna like kind of renovate the house a little and get new flooring and new carpet, and it's like that's been its whole ordeal because it's scheduling all that kind of stuff.
I think they're excited that we're coming.
I think they're very excited that we're coming. I'm more so excited that like. The kitchen will definitely be vastly different. We don't have like this kind of a setup. I'll actually have a gas range there which will be fantastic for my cooking purposes.
We're not sure. We're probably gonna film some videos there. Maybe we'll kind of have to see how it goes.
We're still trying to figure that part out.
We actually have a few other locations we might film some videos, so we're gonna have to play it by ear. But this is the last video that we will be filming for a produced video in this kitchen.
Yes, and as you guys know, this kitchen is kind of like another part of the channel. It's always been here. It's been the thing in the background, and there's always been like the bananas and Peef hiding out somewhere and all that kind of stuff.
The calendar and all the stuff on the it's just like so we want to give the kitchen a proper goodbye, and so we've decided that tomorrow night, so this video is going up on Tuesday, June 28th. And so today's Monday.
Today's Monday,
I don't know what day it is anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say, you were off on your day.
Okay, so Monday, I could see your eyes like,
that's not right.
That's not right. Okay, so today's Monday, June 28th, when this video is going up. On Tuesday, June 29th, what do we decide? 6 p.m. Central?
6 p.m. Central.
6 p.m. Central. Join us for one last hurrah in the kitchen.
The last live stream. Kitchen.
It'll probably be completely empty by then because we're packing everything up pretty much. We're pretty much like.
People will still be there.
We don't have any furniture. You should see we literally have. Maybe we'll show you tomorrow what our setup is right now.
We are gonna do a video.
We have a mattress on the floor. Our furniture's all been taken away. We made a TV stand out of boxes. So we have our TV, our desk chairs, and our bed, like our mattress. Not
you
even
can't
our
see
bed.
it. My computer is literally on the island next to the camera right now. It's like where I'm going to be editing this video once we get done.
So, but the other thing that's really cool, because we're going to be living with his parents and having no rent. Thank you to Brian's parents for not charging us rent. We are going to try to do some traveling. We're going to try to save up to buy a house and do some other exciting stuff. So we have some exciting plans in the works and some really cool trips that we're planning on going because we are ready.
Fantastic people that I know we're going to meet.
We are ready to get out and do some road tripping like ASAP.
Yes.
So because we won't be tied down to a certain location, we feel like we can go out and do some stuff. So
and if anybody's wondering, we are fully vaccinated as well now too. So that's one of the. If anybody's going to be like, "What are you going to mean? What do you mean you're going out and doing stuff?" we're okay.
Yes.
And health-wise, we've actually been great over the last few months. It's just that a lot of emotional stuff has happened over the time, but
But we are here. We're still in the fight. We're still going to do the whole food plant-based thing. Don't worry. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm excited because now I'm going to have a house with a giant freezer that I can batch cook a massive amount of stuff in.
So stay tuned for more videos about like how we're dealing with the moving, how we're, you know, staying on track while being in a house with people who don't eat the same way we eat. All of that fun stuff will be coming. And you know, I hope you guys will join us and for all the adventures that lie ahead. But for this video,
I guess we can get to the close.
I don't want to close. It's like the last video in the kitchen.
Well, I mean, we'll
have the live stream tomorrow.
We can't just keep recording a video.
I know. It'll just go on nonstop.
Forever.
So join us for the live stream tomorrow.
Yes.
If you want to say goodbye to the kitchen with us, we'll put all the details in the description of this video. But do you remember how to do the close?
I'm blanking on how I really started
that's all we've got.
Because you gotta do the whole bit of, you know, you can find us on social media, Instagram and Facebook. Also hit the like and subscribe button and hit that bell that is right next to it so you can follow us whenever we post more videos, of which we are going to be posting more videos. This isn't a one and done for us. We're back. We are making videos going forward, and so hopefully you guys can stick with us. But I think that's all I got.
That's definitely all I got.
We will see you next time on Crocks in the Kitchen. Bye.